This recording is going to help you find strength. It's going to help you keep you grounded and find that inner calm, stability that you need to move on in the day. Now, this meditation needs to be done in a seated position. So either sitting in a chair, on a cushion on the floor, or any place that you're comfortable. And let's start by paying attention to the contact that you have with the ground or the chair below you. Just make sure you're stable and poised, and that your upper body is balanced over your hips, and that your shoulders are comfortable but not tense. Just drop them down. Either have your hands in your lap or on your knees, with your arms hanging by your side. Just stable and relaxed. And let your mind focus and get a sense of how your body feels sitting there right now. Feel your feet. Think about your legs. Think about your hips, your lower body, and your upper body. Pay attention for just a moment to your tummy and your chest as your breath is flowing in and out. Again, think of your arms and your shoulders and your head. And if you haven't already, close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Don't try to control it, just pay attention to the physical sensations. Feeling each breath as it comes in and goes out. Letting the breath just flow. Letting the breath just be as it is, without trying to change or regulate it. Just allow it to flow easily and naturally, with its own rhythm and pace. And know that you're breathing perfectly. There's nothing for you to do. And just allow your body to be as still as it can be, with the breath flowing in and out. And I wonder if you could imagine that you're sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve. As you breathe in and out, feeling your contact with the ground below, recognizing your shoulders are sitting squarely at the top of your body and your head is balanced between them. Allow yourself to get a sense of being complete, of being whole. In this moment, just get a feeling and reflect on the thought of being whole. And as you sit here, I want you to let an image form in your mind. Just open up your imagination. Don't set any expectations or don't question or doubt. Just let it develop. And I want you to develop an image of the most magnificent, beautiful mountain. It could be a mountain that you know, that you've seen or you've imagined or seen a picture of. Just let it gradually come into focus. And even if you have trouble visualizing this mountain, just get a sense of the mountain. Just get a feel for its overall shape. Think about its lofty peak, or maybe there's more than one. Think about its large base spread across the horizon and making contact with the ground below, connected to the earth. Think about whether your mountain is steep or gradually slopes up. And just spend a moment noticing how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful. Whether you're up close or far away, notice the dignity of this mountain. And perhaps your mountain has snow covering its peak. Maybe there are trees reaching down its side to the base. Maybe there's granite slopes. There may be streams and waterfalls flowing down its sides. There may be one peak or a series of peaks. And spread around its base there may be meadows and lakes, or perhaps a forest of trees. Just observe this mountain in your mind, noting its qualities, noticing its power, noticing its poise. And as you breathe in and out, I want you to imagine that you can bring the mountain into your mind and into your body, so that your body and the mountain in your imagination become one. So that as you sit here, you share the massiveness and the stillness and the majesty of the mountain. You become whole, connected, grounded in this seated position. Your head becomes its lofty peak, supported by the rest of your body that gives it a panoramic view. Your shoulders and arms are the side of the mountain. Your hips and your legs and your feet. Are the solid base. Feel the connection. And experience in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and up your spine as the mountain reaches upward. With each breath as you continue sitting, become a little more of a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in this inner stillness, completely true to yourself, sitting in dignity, poised and authentic, beyond words and thought, centered and grounded, an unmoving presence. As you sit here, becoming aware of the fact that the sun travels across the sky, that light and shadows and colors are changing moment by moment in the stillness of the mountain. In its calm, peaceful dignity, it teems with wildlife and activity, with streams and snow, waterfalls and plants, and people coming to visit. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright warming sun, followed by the cool night studded by stars, and the gradual dawning of a new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being authentic. It remains still as the seasons flow from one into the other, as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. Yet calmness, abiding all change. In summer there's no snow on the mountain. From direct sunlight, the snow is melted. In the fall, the mountain may wear a coat of bright, beautiful colors. In winter, perhaps a blanket of snow and ice. But in any season, it may find itself enshrouded in clouds and fog, or pelted in freezing rain. People may come and go. They may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is. Or if it's foggy, wonder where it is. But none of it matters to the mountain. It remains its essential self. Through it all, it's authentic. Clouds may come and clouds may go. People may come and visit and move on. Through it all, the mountain's magnificence and beauty aren't changed one bit, whether people see it or not, whether it's sunny or cloudy, whether it's hot or cold or night or day. It just sits. It just is. At times the mountain is visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow or rain or wind. Through it all, the mountain sits. In the spring, the trees bud out, the flowers bloom, birds begin to sing once again. And with the melting snow, streams overflow, and water pours down its side. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by the weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances. At the very core, the mountain remains, through seasons, through activity. No matter what happens on its surface, and its surface changes through the years, inside, it remains. Sitting here in this meditation, we can learn to experience the mountain. We can embody the same central, unwavering stillness and groundedness in the face of everything that changes in our lives. Over seconds, over hours, over the years. Throughout our lives and in our practice of meditation, we experience constantly the changing nature of the mind and the body. Through the years, we experience the changes in the world around us. We have our own periods of light and darkness, of activity and inactivity. We have our moments of color and our moments of drabness. And it's true that through the years we experience storms of varying degree. Through the years. own minds and our own bodies are buffeted by wind and change and cold and rain, and we endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy and happiness. Over time, even our appearance changes. But by becoming the mountain, we can link up with its strength and its stability, its presence. We can use its energy to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindness and equanimity and clarity. It may help us to see that our thoughts and our feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and crises, even the things that happen to us, are very much like weather on that mountain. We tend to take it personally, but for the most part, all the changes around us are impersonal. The weather of our own life can't be ignored. It is to be encountered. It's to be honored, accepting that life isn't static, that nothing is permanent. We know that for what it is, and we hold it in our awareness so that we live each moment with gratitude. And holding it this way, connecting to that inner strength, that authentic being, we come to know a deeper stillness and calm and wisdom. Our mountain has that to teach us. It can teach us so much more if we let it. So let that resonate within you. That abiding calmness, that deep strength, the stability of the mountain. And recognize that that mountain may be helpful from time to time, reflecting on how throughout life, at the very core of your being, you remain. You can use these thoughts to remind you of what it means to sit mindfully with resolve, in calm, in peace, and in stillness. So for the next few moments, as you breathe in and out, continue to sustain the mountain in your body and in your mind, moment by moment, breath by breath. And then when you're ready, carrying this sense of dignity and stability back with you, gently open your eyes and move on in the day.